Hi poets and writers, I'm Kay Spivey, and today I wanted to talk about my NaNoWriMo Survival Kit. People are doing a lot of videos where they trade survival kits or send cute gift survival kits to each other. I'm not part of that. This is a separate thing. This is my practical things that I must have for NaNoWriMo. Things that help me when the going gets really tough. For me, one of the biggest challenges in NaNoWriMo is my wrists. Once they start to hurt, that's the biggest thing that slows me down. I have tendonitis in both of my wrists. Typing 1,000 to 2,000 words, I can handle it if I go at a reasonable pace and really keep the whole day steady. But if you keep doing that day after day, it does start to really build up. So I have to be careful with my wrists. So my survival kit is more geared towards kind of my comfort, keeping myself calm, relaxed, and in good physical health so that I can get all the way through NaNoWriMo. First of all, let's just talk about the practical things. Obviously, the number one thing that I need to survive NaNoWriMo is my laptop. I also have a separate keyboard so that can be at my lap level and the screen can be at eye level so that I can type in a more ergonomic position. I will also link my video where I talk about the things that I learned at hand therapy in case you need some ideas for how to best ergonomically set up your whole writing situation, and if you need some tips on stretches to do, I go over those in that video. Now, another thing I need is my glasses. I have to have my glasses in order to see. They do shine with the ring light, so I'll take them back off. These ones specifically are also blue light glasses. I was a little bit skeptical and I didn't think that blue light glasses were like that necessary, that they help that much, but now that I've been using them for a while, I am noticing the difference. So I'm glad that I eventually got blue light prescription lenses. Another practical thing that I need is nighttime wrist braces. These are kind of heavy duty, custom made ones that I have detachable straps on. I need to wear them during NaNoWriMo every night. Sometimes I kind of slack on it for the rest of the year, but my wrists need to be held in a stationary position if I want to be able to write every single day. Another thing I really need are nice warm fuzzy socks. This is indeed a sock. I'm not going to show you the bottoms because they're a little bit loved, but these are thick lined socks that I wear when I'm writing, because if my feet are getting cold and I start thinking about other things, then I'm not going to be as productive. Along the same lines, for me, my hair needs to be off of my neck. So I keep extra hair clips and extra hair ties right next to my writing laptop to make sure that if I forget to put it up beforehand, I can put it up while it's bothering me. Next up is a nice fuzzy, heatable shoulder wrap. I just throw this into the microwave. It's a little bit heavy and it heats up. It's like beans inside, so that if my shoulders are starting to get too tense, if my wrists are starting to hurt, this can help relax everything so I can keep going for a little bit longer. It's also really nice to do at the end of a writing session when I'm done, to relax so that I'll be good for the next one. To keep going on the not so fun but really practical things, I also take naproxen. It's just Aleve. It's the same thing. This is just, I have the off-brand one. I used to kind of treat pain as it was happening, like take too much, honestly, ibuprofen, and that's just not healthy for me. So now I take one naproxen in the morning, and I know that it's going to be offering me pain relief from the start, so that I'm taking a lot less pills, but doing something that's just a long-lasting thing that's going to help prevent the pain from starting in the first place. Another thing I use is these Salonpas patches. You can use like an icy hot patch, but I don't like the heating and cooling change in the temperatures. This brand I like a lot better. It almost like dulls the pain for me. So I usually put it on my shoulders if I'm having a lot of trouble, and it kind of helps everything. So that's my trick for that one. Now for some more fun things. I don't know if it's fun. This is all like my practical things that I actually use. One of them that I really need, and I think this is just across the board, all of the writers, I've got to have my coffee. I gotta have my coffee. I gotta have my coffee. And I need my coffee to be at least a little bit warm. So I have one of these. I think I first saw Marissa Mohi using one of these. It's just a little plug-in electric heating pad. It's just on off. Don't leave it on because it'll stay on. And I just put my cup on top of this when I forget about it and come back, it's still at least reasonably warm, especially if you started from a hot coffee and you're only coming back maybe an hour later. You'll still have decently warm coffee, and great for tea as well, which tea, I have so much tea. I have a whole cupboard of tea. I just grabbed one that I've been really enjoying recently. Ooh. I have a variety. I have some caffeinated teas. I'm trying to only have 1 to 2 cups of coffee in the morning and then switch over to tea. After lunchtime, no more coffee. So I have a few caffeinated teas and I have some non-caffeinated teas. This is one of my decafs that I'm really enjoying. I really like a chai for writing. Doesn't matter what kind of chai. There's a rooibos chai that the Yogi brand makes that I really like for writing. But this honey chai turmeric vitality has been pretty high on my list as well. I think chai tea just has that spiciness is enough without the caffeine that it kind of keeps me going. Keeps something interesting. You gotta put something interesting in your mouth so something interesting comes out of your brain. Ah, tip for you. You didn't know that was coming. Since we're talking about all the hydration methods, I always have a hydro flask next to me. My poor little dented hydro flask. But I always have my hydro flask with me. I drink at least one of these a day. Usually it's more like 2. It's always going to be with me when I'm writing. Sometimes I just need a change. I just need some water. I happen to enjoy the taste of water, even though it's like tasteless. If you're starting to have a brain fart, if you're starting to get a little slow, double check the last time you drank a liquid, because chances are you just need a little bit of water, and that's gonna help like 90% of the time. The other thing is small writing sprints. You can use any timer, but for me, especially with the wrist pain, I know that I can do about 20 minutes is a good strong writing sprint. More than that, I'm probably going to be feeling some kind of a pain, so I don't want to go too much longer than 20 minutes. Shorter, I don't always feel like I'm as productive. A 20-minute writing sprint, and then I need to get out of my chair and stretch. That's important for me, is getting up out of the chair and stretching. Today is Halloween. Happy Halloween when I'm posting this. Tomorrow is when the big month begins. NaNoWriMo, it is here now. We're gonna survive it together, get to the 50,000 words or more or less, however you are doing it this year. The important thing is just kind of getting together and writing and celebrating writing as a fun thing that we all enjoy doing. Now, like I said, I'm going to make sure that I have a link to my video about the things I learned in hand therapy, which shows my whole writing setup. So I won't show it right now because I only cleaned up like half of the desk. The part I need, I don't really want you to see that I only cleaned up the half. So I'm going to show you the one where it's already been out on the internet, and I think I cleaned up before I posted that one, but you're going to find out really soon if you watch it. And also, if you're interested in what I am writing this year, I have my Preptober video, and so you can enjoy that as well. I'm not going to be posting regularly during NaNoWriMo. My focus is going to be on writing, but I am going to be keeping a vlog. And we'll see if I post some things, if I get inspired or I want to say something. Good luck. Just remember, this is supposed to be fun. If you're feeling any kind of burnout, there are lots of pep talks. There's lots of writing sprints that people are putting on all over AuthorTube. So you can definitely check those out. Oh, look, there's a Cora to be our Halloween kitty. Yes, are you my familiar this year? Are you my familiar? She's Josh's familiar. Good luck to all of us, and especially to you, and I hope that you found that maybe useful. It pays to be a little bit practical about the things that like you can't live without. Like, obviously I'm gonna make cookies, obviously I'm gonna have snacks, obviously I'm gonna light candles, but I don't think those things are things I need. They're more things that are just a lot of fun. Kind of like my Luna hat. It's just fun. It's not gonna help me write the novel. These other things probably will. Have a great day, and I will talk to you again very soon. If not in November, then definitely on the other side of 50,000 words. Bye!